det glas står herude, skat. Bare husk, det glas står herude. Der står taget 2 herovre, eller ude. Der står 2 herude. Altså her derinde. Nå. Ja, okay. First we want that butter. Little butter. We'll just do a tester here. Test run. Always have a spatula. It's a good one. Then we'll do a test run here. See if they are like they should be. We won't know. Hvad fanden er peberen? Where is the pepper? Hang on a second. Hvor peberen? Ja, no. Den rigtig står her. We'll see. We will see. We'll give it until it is crisp, and then we will put it on the plate, and then we'll see what's what. What is what? I'll just open the window here. Hang on a second. Bare lige FYI, så livestreamer jeg. Bare sådan noget. I am live streaming. We are making some food. Actually, right now you can't even see the food, right? But and if I do this, you can see the phone almost, because this is a flip phone. My new flippity flip. I'll show you the frikadelle. Frikadelle, du. Det skal vi have. bliver sgu lavet noget mad. Så bliver der lavet noget mad. Så bliver der lavet noget mad. I'm going to the gym later on, so we want to get a lot of carbs in. I mean, as you can see, I feel a little bit fat. Yes, I don't understand, but yes. Siento. If you can say it. Hello to you. Hello to you, my friend. Hope you're having a great day. I'm just gonna cut this baby out. And we'll see what is what. Hello, room 26, and hello, Romano. Hello. I'm just gonna try a bite here. As you will see, I'm making food right now, and it's right off the plate. So, where I'm from Denmark. Jeg laver frikadeller. It's called frikadeller in dansk. They taste wonderful. I'm not sure if they need more. I think they have right around the taste that I want them to have. Hang on a sec, I'll just go. You're from Russia? Welcome. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Thumbs up to you, my friend. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get the kids this food here. I'm gonna be right back. Prøv lige at høre omelet. Hey, I to pomfritter. Der står nogle frikadellebider heroppe. Der er 3 til hver. Ikke også? Men de er meget varme lige nu, så I venter lige lidt. Godt. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to get the kids some food. Now we are gonna go into the deeper end. Making our food here. Always gonna make them small, and then I'm gonna pressure them out. I'll show you one here that I just made. As you can see, this is our meat. It's basically just cow and pig. And then use some eggs, some milk, some onions, and then some salt and pepper. Then afterwards I'm gonna make my say привет. I think that means hello, right? If I'm not mistaken. Always the Russians say привет when I come into a lobby playing CS. They always say привет, my friend, привет. So I'm very familiar with that word. But I know there's some Russian words you cannot say, so I'm not gonna say other Russian words than привет. The translate is hello. Yes, I agree. Hvad så? Du kan bare stille den derinde. En af jer skal have den. En af jer skal have den. En af jer skal have den. Så bare stil den ind. Tak, skat. Whoops. My English is A2. Cool. Cool. I don't know what that means, but it's cool. I mean, English is my second language. Danish is my first, and then Spanish is my third. But that's because I choose to. I can't speak much in Spanish. I can say a couple of words, but that's about it. That's about it. I'm just gonna... You love America? I mean, there's not a lot of Russians that do at the moment. I mean, right now there probably is, right? USA. I'm not American, so you ain't getting no points with me, my friend. But it's okay. It's cool that you love America. I don't love America that much. However, I like the comedy that comes out of America. I'm gonna say it like that. I feel like America is like one long episode of South Park. So I'm not the biggest fan of America. I think the most Americans are inbreds and kind of funny. And I mean, that might seem rude, but that's just my 2 cents of it. But I understand the infatuation with America and American culture as well. But I'm just not for it, to be honest. I mean, if you think about it, without America, we wouldn't have a lot of shit in the world as well. So, I mean, they do good things, but they do terrible things. I think a lot of countries do. I mean, right now we have the. I mean, you're Russian, right? So you will understand this. But right now, Ukraine and Russia are in a bit of a pickle, right? So, I mean, hello, Matt. Long time no see, bro. How have you been, my friend? But Russia and Ukraine is in a big pile of, I would say, dog poop, because people die on both sides. And I mean, in the world that we live in today, we don't need people to die. So I look interstellar. I know that's because I have the flip phone, so it flip flops. So that's why if I do this, I will look more like myself. But that's why. I'm sorry about that, but you gotta live with it. You gotta live with that. That's good to hear, man. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm just making some frikadella. We call it in Danish. Frikadella. Or at least I'm trying to. It's not every day that I make them. So usually it's my wife that do the frikadella. So today it was my turn to try something. Last time, you're from Bagel Yevich. Last time cooking, you lost your ring. Yeah, I did, and I found it. It was actually on the toilet for some apparent reason, which is the place that I would never have guessed it to be. But I thought about what I did the day before, and I was like, I mean, I went to the bathroom and then I went to take a bath, so maybe I was in the shower or something, right? And then I found it. Luckily, so my wife won't kill me. I'm trying to go live each day actually. Tomorrow I'll go to a big LAN event, a big event in Denmark called Givebacks in Herning. It's a city in Jylland. And I'll go to Givebacks and then I'll do all sorts of crazy shit. I'll play in a tournament on LAN with some of the coaches that is in my part-time globaloffensive. I'm probably butchering that. I'm sorry, Ray. I'm sorry. I'm trying here. I'm actually trying. But yeah, so I'm going to Herning to play with the boys and some of the students that we have in the club. Oh, you can see China. That's cool. That is cool. China. The Donald Trump. We don't like China. I love Chinese people, man. I'm gonna state that fact. That's a fact. I want to visit China at some point. I'm not sure I will ever get to go there, but I mean, that's on my bucket list, to be honest. I'm gonna tell you a story though, Myth. Did you watch Lord of the Rings? I didn't watch Lord of the Rings. I tried to, but then for some apparent reason it didn't work. So I watched You Best. I appreciate it. Man. I appreciate it. But I mean, in here we speak the truth. So there's nothing cut up. There's nothing unreal about me. I'm just a guy who makes food. Today I make food. Tomorrow I stream. I mean, I do all sorts of shit. And also, I'm a father of 3. So I also have that going for me. I have my 2 lovely girls living at home with me. Actually, my 3 lovely girls, because I have my wife here as well, but she doesn't count. Yeah, and then I'm a part-time streamer. Right now I'm currently unemployed. I used to work with sick people, trying to get them back to work after their sick period ended. So I'm trying to help other people come back to their workplace, or at least get a job. I've just been sick myself with depression, so I know all about that. Also, I've written countless assignments during my bachelor degree about how to help people and how to look at depression and look at stress in a different light. And that's what I'm trying to do now with my fitness as well. So I'm trying to take fitness within the space, and I mean, fitness is kind of taboo, because when you talk about fitness, it's all about, you have to grind, you have to go to the gym, you have to be like a gym bro, right? You have to be, right? And it's really not like that. I mean, for some people, sure. For some people it is like that, but I want to show them that's another side of it. There's another side to it. And I think the best way to do that is by doing shit yourself. So if you show people that there's another side to what it's, I mean, to healthy fitness routines, I mean, I'm gonna try to do my very best to show people that everybody can do it. Look at me, I'm a fat guy, right? I mean, I might not look fat, right? I might not look fat, but I mean, honestly, I think I'm around 60. I mean, I'm around 90 something kilos. So, in layman's terms, I'm quite a big guy, and I always used to be very very small, and for that reason, right now I'm trying something out that I started my fitness journey the first of this month, and I've been there 8 times. So I'm not like, don't listen to me guys and be like, oh, this guy is a fitness nerd and he can do all sorts of shit. He's one of those guys that say go to the gym and stuff, right? I'm not that person. Your great great grandfather, oh, from 1909. Jeez, is he still alive? Is he still alive, bro? If you're still alive, fuck me. That's insane if he's still alive. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn. What the fuck did they put in his breakfast cereal, bro? I mean, I want this fucker's, I want to know what his cure is. I mean, you should get knowledge from that guy for sure. If your grandfather's still alive, man, try to get as much knowledge from him as you can, possibly while he's still alive. God damn. God damn. He must be what? He's 114 years old. That's actually insane. If he's still alive. If he's still alive, man, that's crazy. Not gonna lie. That's insane. You should get his recipes and shit from him, man. I mean, how has he lived for that long? Jesus Christ. Goddamn. I get a lot of people from Nepal, I get a lot of people from Russia, I get a lot of people from Denmark. I even got a lot of people from Sweden and Norway as well. I mean, I like all kinds of people. I don't care about where you're from. I mean, all I care about is that you're a lovely person. Doesn't matter if you're Russian, you're from Ukraine, you're from Denmark, you're from the United States. Who cares, right? All that matters is that you're kind, you're friendly. Oh, you're from 2009, so you're like, damn, you're like 16, man. You're young guy. I hope you will change the world, my friend. When you're 16, man, life is full of promises. I can promise you one thing. Make sure that you love your fellow human. It doesn't matter which color, where he's from, what kind of accent he has. Just make sure to love people. Doesn't matter. Color of your skin, religion, who gives a fuck? Truly, who gives a fuck? You shouldn't, and nobody should. To be honest, that's my honest opinion. I mean, I get the fact that you're infatuated. Some people can be infatuated with what is it called, religion, right? I mean, Muslims are pretty religious. I mean, if you're a religious Muslim, right, then you can be very reincarnation. I mean, just be humble in life. That's my advice to you, man. If you're 16, man, be grateful towards your fellow human. Doesn't matter where you're from. If you're Chinese, if you're Russian, if you're from Ukraine, you know, all that matters is that you love your fellow human. That's my advice. I spend a lot of time in hate, in agony, in some sort of pain, feeling bad for myself, But at some point you have to go beyond that and just move on in your life. I had hardships, I had problems, both mentally and physically, right? So we all experience that through our life. We all see crossroads at some point. But I mean, the most important thing is that you don't let them pull you down. You keep grinding, you keep going forward. You keep going forward and make sure that you become a better version of your father, your sister, your mother, your brother. I mean, that's all you can do, man. Be the best version of yourself. Once someone told me you should try to become the absolute best version of yourself. I mean, that's the best advice you can give another person. If you can become the best, the absolute GOAT of yourself, man. You're gonna become incredible. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. Now we're just gonna get some butter. I keep butter on myself. Sorry about that. Sorry, hang on just a sec. Just washing my fingers. And I'm back. But Romano, remember what I'm telling you here. You are the sole and only responsible person of yourself. Don't let anybody else take that away from you. Take responsibility for your life. Don't listen to anybody. Don't let anybody give you shit about anything. Be awesome. Be amazing. Be kind. Peace, love, and harmony. My father loves Buddhism really a lot. He's like the guy, right? Never tried drugs in my life. Never. That's actually not true. That's actually not true. I tried weed once. No, I tried weed 3 times because I lived in something called, my upbringing was in something called Christiania in Denmark. And if you look up Christiania, it was like a free town where where it's like the weed capital of Denmark. You could buy weed and you can enjoy life, right? So I grew up with that, in that environment, and I saw what it did to my parents. And I didn't want to become that, but I had to try it for myself to get an understanding of why they still smoke weed until this day, right? So I had to try that for myself, and I found out fairly quickly that I get sick every time I try. So if you get sick by doing something and it costs you money, and it's basically not healthy for you or your body, I mean, why would you even continue? But first time I got sick, I was like, okay, I tried something very, very hard the first time, and you should never do that. I tried something with opium in it, and I did not know that that was the case, because I had no freaking clue what I was doing. But usually it's cut up with crystals in it, so I've tried that, but it's a small, very, very small amount. Something called ice. Don't know if you've heard of it, but it was called ice. I don't know if it's still called ice. Translate poker. You're so welcome, man. Thanks for your time as well, and thanks for watching it. Thanks for all the questions. Thanks for everything, man. I appreciate it, man. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening. I hope you come back. We are always trying to go live each and every day, talk about anything and everything. Usually we also go live maybe twice a day. Today we actually went live 3 times. We had a long session of streaming earlier where I played some CS and got some stars from my collectibles that I will open when I'm going to Herning. And also I'll do a lot of trade ups and stuff. I appreciate it, man. Much love. Have a nice day, man. I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it, man. I truly appreciate it, man. And if you're sitting out there and you're thinking, oh wow, this guy is a fucking asshole, or this guy is amazing, I mean, fuck yourself. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps out the channel, so I can go live. At some point, I'll try to see if I can spend some fucking dough on it. At this point, we are not making anything, so it's just my time of doing so. Today it's cooking. Tomorrow we're going to land. And I'll try to do as much content as I possibly can while we're out there. So I'll try to do all sorts of things this weekend. And then we'll see what is what. I'm probably not gonna take my second monitor with me this weekend, so it's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna be on my phone and looking through comments and stuff. But I'll try to be there as much as I can. I will try to be there as much as I can. Right now we're going live because we want to get that sweet make money button and apply for a partnership. But it requires that I have 3,000 watch hours, and I don't have a lot of people watching me for 3,000 hours. Let's be honest, people have other shit to do. And I don't do content, I do content based on fitness, and there's a lot of people doing fitness content. And I do content on gaming, there's a lot of people who does gaming content. So I'm in competition with a lot of great people, and I'm not disregarding their talent, I'm not disregarding my own, but I'm in a category with a lot of people that are very, very great. So I don't mind that they are way ahead of me. But I'm trying to grind, I'm trying to get there, I'm trying to do all sorts of things, right? So if you like me, like my shit, I mean, why the hell not? Drop a sub, it's free. Drop a sub, it is completely free. Free of charge. So I won't blame you for not doing so, because, I mean, why would you? Look at me, look at you, you're awesome. But I would appreciate it if you did. I would love you forever. We've gotten a lot of subs lately, actually. We've gotten a lot of beautiful people to the club, to the CoachLeflokz Club. I mean, Meth, if you're still here, he's a good guy who keeps continuously coming by. Now we got Romajo, if it's in Spanish, and who now subbed, right? And we got another guy yesterday who was very, very friendly. He said, Coach, I love your content. You're a real one. And I was like, motherfucker, you know it. I'm a real one. Of course I'm a real one. We don't care about shit. I mean, they can try to take me down. They can try to do all sorts of shit. They will never. They will never get me to go down on their level. And today it's just food, right? We're just making food, we're having a conversation, we're having fun, talking to you guys. We are talking to you guys. I've had a bunch of great people in here. I mean, All you guys are great. So that's definitely not done. Now we're making the final one. If you're wondering what I'm making and you want to see a recipe, you should look up frikadella in Danish. That's what we're making today. It's a national treasure. It's my favorite dish, and I don't make it as often because my wife tends to do it way better than me. But today I'm trying to do it, and I think the result is very good. But we'll see. She made the dough for it, so she basically made the taste. So I'm just the one with this one, the spatula. Very important tool because then I'm flattening out my meat. And after this we're gonna make some sauce. And it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna put this down. I see you, guy or girl. Hang on a second. Always wash your fingers when you're touching something other than the thing you just touched. Me, it's the same with scratching your ass. You always have to be careful while handling food. So make sure that you don't touch some meat and then touch something else. It's very dumb. Very, very dumb. Let's see. Hello guys. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, it could look very, very weird. I can understand that. I'll see if these ones are finished. I think that they are. Yep. They definitely don't need more. They definitely don't need more. I'm gonna drain it. Er der plads på bordet derinde, eller hvad? Super. I'm just draining the pasta. It's extremely heavy for my weak arms. Whew. That was some heavy shit. I'm back, sorry about that. And that's it. I'm just gonna move this away. In a second I'll try to make some sauce. I'll show you how I do the processing. Maybe this one is a little bit more. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna take it off. Give it like a minute or two. This is cream, basically cream, basic cream, nothing special. Whipped cream. You can whip it up and make it into whipped cream, but it's just cream. And then we pour it into the pan when it's hot. We put in pepper, we put in salt, we put in we put in color. That's basically it. Look at this flag. That's not even a flag, right? No, I thought it was the Danish flag. My mistake. Mistakes were made. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'll show you. I'll just shake it a little bit. Put it on the pan. Make sure that you get all of it. We want it to simmer. Good. And we put in salt. We put in pepper. Put in pepper. Then we rise the temperature. Where the fuck is my Og den der til sovsen hen, skal. Nå, den her. Always use one of these. I'm actually just gonna turn off the live. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace. Peace.